Honestly, I'm not scared of her. I genuinely just don't want anything to really do with her. Not saying that like I'm ashamed of my past or I don't want to talk about it, but it's more of the sense where I don't need her in my life anymore. And I'm at a place where I'm really comfortable and I'm happy. And for me, I just feel like, yeah, I don't know. I feel like as a kid, you're scared of a lot of things. And as you grow up, you learn to not be as scared of them. I'm not scared of her. I'm not scared of her anymore. That's the reason why I was able to write this book, because I'm not scared of her anymore. For the longest time, I think I was, to a certain extent scared of her, scared of what other castmates would say or react. But I got to the point where I realized I don't care. It's not worth my mental health, or even like I get to tell my story. I deserve to tell my story, you know? And if it makes other people uncomfortable, if I lose friendships over it, if people come out, whatever, it's okay. I'm at peace with that. And I'm not scared anymore. I'm not writing the book to necessarily talk poorly about people. It's not that. It's not necessarily just like a tell-all. It's a memoir. It's my story. I'm not trying to name call people. I'm actually not name calling people. I just want to simply tell my story because it deserves to be told. I don't blame the girls for anything. I really do blame the adults in the situation, because they could have made it better. They could have. And there were points where they knew that things were right, things were wrong. And the adults are supposed to be our role models, So yeah, I wanted to make that very clear in the book, that I don't hold any animosity towards the girl. I still am close with a lot of the girls to this day. And I'm grateful for that. But yeah, I would never want to paint them in a bad light and make them seem like not good people, because I can genuinely say that they are. It's definitely still part of the process, For me, I hold a lot of love in my heart. I'm not a hateful person. I try my best to not hold hate for like anyone really in my heart, just because it's just not healthy. It isn't. It's easier to forgive, and I don't know if I forgive everything, but I think for the most part I have forgiven, and I've shown that. But then also at the same time, just because I've forgiven doesn't mean that I didn't learn the lesson. It doesn't mean that I forget, I know there's that saying, forgive and forget, but like, you shouldn't always just forget, especially about some of like the bigger issues, definitely forgive. But I think that there's certain things that I'm not going to forget. And I know my place in certain areas, I know where I stand with certain people, and that's okay. I'm okay with that. It's boundaries. It's boundaries.